From the sportiness of the Mazda MX-5 to the engaging ride of the Mazda CX-5 to the luxury of the Mazda CX-90. Move and be moved in your new Mazda while saving thousands at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer. Team Mazda on Airline.
That sounds so newsy.
It does. But we always love to start out with story time. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's 7:03 here on 90s Now. We appreciate you switching on over, John, and anyone else who's watching with us here, because we like to tell stories. We just came off of 2.5 hours of news.
Oh my gosh,
right?
Yeah. You did a great job with Matt.
Oh, well, we missed Matt.
A little under the weather today.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
That's it.
Is he okay?
I think so. We're going to check on him and make
It's
sure
the
he
fall.
is.
Everything's going around.
I know, I agree, but Matt's one of those guys that like never calls out sick, so then when he does,
He
like,
did that for us because if he does have a little something, flu or whatever, he didn't want to infect us.
Sure.
that's good.
So
There's a lot of
he's-
stuff going around.
Yes.
A lot of stuff going around right now.
Always is. He got a flu shot, so if it is the flu, it'll be
got it
lesser,
right here at the station.
lesser severe, we think.
I always appreciate that. When people are sick, I think for the longest time, a lot of people are like, I just got to work through it. But then you run the risk of infecting other people, right?
Right.
But then
The COVID era changed a little of that.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
but I think it left a bad taste in folks' mouths. So, because the flu shot has always been a worthwhile vaccine, I always hear people say, well, you know, this year it's only about 40 to 50% efficacy. In my opinion, that's worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take the 40 to 50%. By the way, how do you guys handle it? Because when I got the flu shot, I actually felt kind of like crap for a couple of days.
Which they said to expect. Yeah,
Did that
the
happen
lady
on the one?
I
administering
think that
mine,
means
she said that.
it's a good thing. It's working. I didn't have a problem with the flu shot, but I had to get my 10-year tetanus shot.
Okay.
And I was sick that night.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't miss work the next day. I felt great, but for about 6 hours, I had a low-grade fever. I felt like puny, and I didn't think you got a reaction from the tetanus shot, but I did this year.
This is in case you like touch a rusty nail or like a needle pricks your skin. Okay.
Especially if you're out and doing a lot of little home projects, which I do.
Yeah.
So Doc said, yeah, you're overdue for your tetanus. I said, I got to get another tetanus. He goes, every 10 years.
Okay, good to know.
Doctor's like, you're out here grounding. We got to get you all set up. For
That's
this
right.
tetanus."
He does, yeah.
That's right.
Have you
yeah,
grounded?
well,
Have you all been able to mow in a minute?
I did.
You did?
But, well, because I knew it was going to pour yesterday.
Yeah.
So I got it in like a day or two before that. Just perfect timing.
Look at
got
you,
the rain. Now
Jared.
the grass is green again. How about that?
I haven't mowed for 3 weeks, and it's just now getting to the point after the rain that it's starting to show some growth because it kind of hibernated again
It's
for
been
a little
dry.
bit. Plus, the dry. I mean, I have friends and relatives that do a lot of hunting, and apparently duck hunting you need cold and wet.
Okay.
And it hasn't been either.
No.
So the ducks have not been there in the duck blinds. They have not. So my brother-in-law in Texas, I bring him boudin. He gives me quack quack. I love it because I
That's a good
love
trade.
wild ducks.
Okay.
This is such a stupid question. Do they like the old show Duck Dynasty? Are they into that? I mean, it's
Not
no?
really. Yeah, not really. He goes out and lives it. You know, he lives it.
They don't like go to Duck Commander and get the what do you call it? The duck call.
Yeah.
John's got all of those, yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh, he sounds more like a duck than a duck.
Oh no.
It's like, what?
He's living out his own reality show.
So he
gets to
goes,
live
look,
it.
you know, still bring me boudin, but I can't guarantee your quack quack this year. I said, come on.
Really?
He goes, it's been too dry, too hot.
Yeah.
So hopefully this weekend he's going back out.
Okay.
We'll see.
That should be good eating, right?
Oh, all
Duck?
wild game is good eating.
Yeah.
How do you
Just
prepare
delicious.
that? Bake it? Smoke
You
it?
bake it, fry it.
Fry.
Cut it in cubes and dip them in and fry them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
a little
sounds
bit of
good.
light batter, very light batter. Delicious.
Fried duck. Chewy?
Yeah. No, it's
Gamey?
not.
Oh,
it's gamey.
okay.
It can be gamey unless you
Okay.
prepare it correctly, but I love the gamey taste.
Yeah.
I think Gator's kind of chewy. If you ever had
Yes.
Gator, it's like
Yes.
super
Fried
chewy.
yeah, very
Foltz
much
had
so.
a great recipe in one of his books that it was the tenderest alligator I've ever eaten because Gator's always been tough for me.
Leave it to Chef Foltz.
Yeah, he's the man.
Delicious.
Oh my heavens!
Yeah.
Delicious.
Ooh, I bet that's good. Okay, so in order for Johnny to get some good quack quack,
We need
some good duck, were we
Wet
getting
and
some of that
cold.
nice weather?
Cold's coming.
Would you like some cold duck? Well, you know what? It is going to get cold. It is going to get cold tonight. I don't know like how long it needs to stay cold, but yeah, for the ducks out there and the duck hunters, we're going to get into the upper 40s tonight into tomorrow morning, so maybe that'll turn things around over there. We've turned it around over here. Check it out. Now 61 degrees. So it took some time for us to get those temperatures down, but here we are because I came in this morning right around 2, 3 in the morning. We were at 69 still, so we've dropped about 8 degrees since that point. Yesterday's high 82. We're going to be considerably cooler than that. And check out something really really cool in the night sky. You may have got a sneak peek last night, but last night it wasn't a full moon yet. Matter of fact, it's actually not going to be a full moon until tomorrow. So tonight and tomorrow night, we'll get a really good look at the full super beaver moon, which, oh, by the way, is the final supermoon of the year 2024. That'll be the third and final one of the year. Get out and happy hunting. No pun intended. All the flickers of green on your screen not hitting the ground. Looked like we had a couple of roost rings. I know that's what Jay Grimes and Dr. Steve Cap call it, and that's what it looked like this morning. Obviously no rain here. The back edge of the rain now moving out as the cold front lifts out too towards the east. We're looking good now. Not looking so good down to the tropical Atlantic. In the Caribbean, we still have tropical depression number 19. 6 a.m. update has it at max sustained winds at 35 miles per hour. Now, it is expected to become Tropical Storm Sarah, and it is expected to get possibly into the Gulf, and then a lot of the models bank it hard back on over to the east, so I don't think Louisiana has to worry about it. I would say maybe Florida, and the big difference is going to be this area of high pressure. This same area of high pressure that's going to give us this beautiful weather over the next couple of days. It's going to kind of act as a blocking high, so when the high pressure is in that position, the tropical storm can't get up here to the north, not yet anyway, but then when the high pressure slides over towards the east, then we catch the return flow, right? Because you've got this clockwise flow around the high. Now you're pumping in that tropical moisture, and oh, by the way, this is on Monday, and that's going to be our next chance of rain. It's not even that good of a chance, and that area in blue, that's the tropical moisture that'll be coming off of what would be and what should be Sarah at that point. Check out the dew points. Look at how low. We're going to drop the dew point down to the upper 40s tomorrow. That means tonight into tomorrow morning, we could see lows here in the upper 40s. How about that? All right, I keep checking on the drought monitor because it is Thursday, and we do get the update every Thursday, but to me, the map looks the same, so I don't think it's been updated just yet, but should be any minute now, certainly any hour now. 75 degrees is going to be a beautiful Chamber of Commerce day. Get out and enjoy. And what about that 10-day forecast? We have beautiful weather right on through the weekend. You're going to love that. Low humidity. Again, a couple small rain chances return Monday through Wednesday next week. No big deal. And then check out the huge cool down at the end of the 10-day. We're talking about highs in the 60s and lows back down to the 40s. That's actually cold that we have not felt in quite some time. 7:09 out your door, Johnny A. What's going on?
Well, that second boat that I'm hiding with my body is open. Second Plaquemine Sunshine Ferry boat's been out of service. They waited on parts. They got them. They're back running now at Second Boat's hours. Remember, Monday through Friday, 5:15 in the morning till 9. The other boat, the main boat, runs all day long. As a matter of fact, take you right out and about, and let's look at some interstate cameras. Here is I-12, I beg your pardon, at Range, looking across the interstate. You see Bass Pro, and way back there, the Sam's Club, top of Sam's Club, westbound traffic going into East Baton Rouge Parish that direction. There's your westbound traffic right past the 1012 Marriott College Drive off ramp, and very slow traffic from before the 1012 merge all the way to past City Park Lakes. Inbound traffic is a little bit slow as well coming across the bridge. 31 minutes from Juban to the 1012, and in some spots of that drive, your average speed drops to single digits. Average is 23, but some speeds go as low as 9 miles per hour on some stretches of that. And then there's our College Drive camera from the Gordon McKernan First Alert Traffic Camera Network right there at College near his building. 7:10, we do it every morning. It's called 9 News Now. Have a little lighthearted fun, then get some headlines you might have missed in the morning show. Liz Coe back after this with those headlines. Stay with us.
Welcome back. We're getting closer to 7:12 here. We want to give folks in Iberville Parish an update. If you have any business to take care of, maybe in the city of Plaquemine, well, you'll need to delay that until Monday. A heads up that it's a big moving day, a couple days here for the city of Plaquemine. You see the list of agencies on your screen: the city clerk, the court, human resources, mayor's office, the light and water customer service office. All of them will be closed today and tomorrow as they work to move to their new office. So come Monday, they will be open to the public. They're just going to be closed for a couple days as they get back online and get into their new building. So share the word with the friend that in Plaquemine, most of these city offices will be closed, and then the other ones, they will not be impacted by that. We do want to take you to Zachary. For some folks whose utility, their water service might be impacted, as we take you into the map, just know this portion of Old Scenic Highway from Kearney Road to CC's Coffee House, both sides are going to be impacted. We're told there's going to be an emergency water main repair happening today from 3 to 7 p.m. So again, tell a friend here. The city's going to be under a volunteer boil advisory from 3 to 7 tonight, just as a precaution. But again, this is going to be from that particular stretch, Old Scenic Highway from Kearney Road to CC's Coffee House. We're following a developing shooting investigation here. We're told BRPD is working a drive-by shooting investigation, and we're told a young person was left critically injured after this shooting. We're told this happened around 8 p.m. Wednesday night on Plank Road near Winborn Avenue. You can see some of the evidence markers here. We actually caught up with TJ Morris, the police chief of the Baton Rouge Police Department. He tells us that the young person was walking along Plank when a vehicle started shooting at that person. This sounds pretty specific. If you happen to have any details, 8 p.m. is a time where cars are still driving down Plank and Winborn. Go ahead and call in that anonymous tip to Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP. We also need you to keep that number handy in case you identify this person on your screen. They say they believe this person is responsible for a home burglary over the weekend, stole about $6,000 worth of stuff from someone's home there off of Hibiscus Drive. If you think you know who this is, it is a call to Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP. A heads up about an opportunity in West Baton Rouge Parish. There's an opportunity for services here. This is the Community Resource Expo. It's happening at the Port Allen Community Center. You can see a number of things: health screenings, jambalaya to go, a blood drive, flu shots. A great opportunity to make your way out there from 6 to 8 tonight. And Jared, no need for an umbrella out there tonight.
No need for an umbrella. Only in Louisiana, though, can you get a health screening and then a bowl of jambalaya, which, hey, I love jambalaya.
Get the health screening first.
Yes.
Right?
Well,
Get the blood
help.
drawn first.
Yes, so it doesn't measure your sodium intake. And
That's
then
right.
after the fact, you go home happy with the full belly.
Blood pressure temporarily down.
That's
All right.
it. We'll see you in the
You could be driving a Honda.
Celebrate the season with the gift of a new Honda during Happy Honda Days at Team Honda. Save thousands during our biggest sale of the year. Plus, get clearance pricing on a huge selection of new Hondas. The savings are here at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.